I'm gonna have to talk about GenAI again, huh? Breaking news. AI artist sues Copyright Office over their decision rejecting copyright protection for his award-winning artwork. Alright, let me get this straight. Some dude that typed out a prompt and generated an image suddenly thinks he's an artist? I mean, what are we talking about here? It's like trying to copyright an image you made using an Instagram filter. Gosh, I can't treat this with any seriousness, I'm sorry. But he won an art competition. Yeah, a controversial victory because the judges didn't know at the time it was AI generated. But AI is just a tool like a brush or a camera. Apples and oranges, bitch. It's not the same thing. They don't create the work for you. You still have to pay attention to things like lighting, composition, perspective, etc., etc. Oh, and on top of that, these generators are built using massive amounts of unlicensed data. Without the works of thousands of independent artists, these programs would cough up zilch. So it's hilarious when AI artists cry about their work being stolen and how they are losing millions. Who could have seen that coming, right? This is discriminatory against AI artists. Stop gatekeeping and let people express themselves. So here's the thing. I don't think any sane person considers prompting a skill. Like seriously, it's not. Midjourney or whatever other image generators are not tools. There are no skills to be improved upon. They're only as good as their dataset. Which means no matter how much you fine-tune your prompts, the next time an update is rolled out, your prompts are not going to yield the same result. The unpredictability and inconsistencies are not something real artistic tools suffer from. But it's getting better. Yeah, that's what these AI evangelists will have you believe. They've been claiming that for the last 2 years or so. Here's the thing. A lot of these proponents of AI have no skin in the game. They're not artists, they're only cosplaying as one. The moment this bubble bursts, just like NFTs did, they'll move on to the next grift. AI is the most popular form of snake oil this season. I'm yet to see any positives, if there even are any. But on the other hand, we see plenty of negatives. It's being used to deceive people by passing off these images as actual art, and people that regularly commission artists have been bamboozled by these malicious actors. Looking for reference on Pinterest and Google Images have become a pain in the butt, as they've been overrun by GenAI images. DeviantArt, once the largest platform for artists, is now a graveyard overrun by bot accounts posting hundreds of generated images in just weeks of their inception. ArtStation 2 bent the knee, and now their marketplace is filled with this slop. It's being used to also disseminate disinformation and misinformation, so forgive me if I fail to see any good coming out of this. The dead internet theory might be reality after all, with all the AI-generated content displacing and outpacing the stuff people are producing. Copyright protection shouldn't be granted to generative content that have very little to no input from a person. Doing so will only incentivize all the bad behavior that we are witnessing. Now, coming back to the idea of gatekeeping, the art community is constantly being accused of this. However, nothing can be further from the truth. It's one of the most generous communities. There are thousands of YouTube videos and free online resources that you can learn from. All you have to do is pick up that pencil.